Hello, I'm Meredith Jimenez, Corporate Communications Director for American Green Technology, and we're here on location in West Bloomfield, Michigan, just outside of Detroit at Orchard Lake Mall. And this is one of many fixtures that were retrofitted from metal halide to energy-saving induction fixtures. And one of the benefits of retrofitting is that you can take a housing and keep the aesthetic of the housing and simply swap out the lamp. But I tell you what, let's listen to some of our experts to find out more.
My name's Tiny. I'm from Dyna Electric of Michigan. The retrofit kits are fairly easy to use. They go quick. They're quick to install from a contractor perspective. And the longer the guy's in the air, the longer the truck's on the job, the more it's going to cost you. So if we can get a retrofit kit engineered by AGT, or we can do our own kit with their help, it goes pretty quick. I mean, we typically can do a retrofit in the air in about 30 minutes from start to finish. So basically, parking lots, wall packs, those kinds of things are, very easy to retrofit. They go very smooth, and the payback is very high on them.
There are other applications for retrofitting. Stephen Talbot describes a project at a clutch manufacturer in Michigan.
So we found in the clutch plant, by going up and removing 3 or 4 existing HID fixtures at a time, bringing them down to the floor, and then setting up work tables where we could retrofit the old cord-in connection from the old fixture into the new power hook of the new fixture. We were turning these around in about 8/10 of an hour total. The difficulty comes when you're working over machinery. In a manufacturing plant, they're not willing to shut down and just give you an open shift to do your job. So you particularly have to look at boom use, and some areas are very difficult to access. So we found in open aisleways, we were just going very fast.
Besides providing the most cost-effective option, one of the main reasons customers choose to retrofit is so they can keep the integrity of their fixtures intact.
In the Detroit market, you've got a lot of buildings that are old, from the 1800s, light fixtures from the mid-1900s, and they like the look of them. They don't like to necessarily modernize the look of the facility.
Yeah, the housing is specific to the atmosphere of the downtown area here in Perrysburg, so they didn't want to lose what they had. Really, the whole goal was to make a change and not have anybody notice, and we accomplished that very well. With retrofitting, you don't actually take the whole fixture down. You just replace what's inside the fixture. That's much less costly from a purchase standpoint, typically about 1/3 of what it would be to put in an all-new fixture. You keep the charm of what they were trying to accomplish when they first put these lights in, and the energy savings is still there.
A similar retrofit was needed at a local mall northwest of Detroit.
We ended up retrofitting. We were taking out 400-watt metal halide fixtures, or interiors, using the same existing housings, the same reflector, and we installed 200-watt inductions. We actually increased the light level and the quality of light and saved them over 50% on their electric bill.
I think induction lighting will remain cost-effective compared to LED for quite a while. I think there's a lot of initial interest by the public in LED. It's the buzzword. But when you look at the real metrics of payback, it just doesn't sell. I think induction is a far more cost-effective solution.
AGT has done a very good job of, bringing it forward. They stand behind their product. Every contractor that I've talked to that's worked with them has been very pleased with their performance. One thing that's nice, if they can find a way to make the fixture easier to install, they'll incorporate that on the fly into their fixtures, which is very nice. I mean, from a contractor perspective, that's where the money is. The money is in labor, and AGT has always been right there to help us out and work us through any problem that we had. They support us and they back us, and they always have.
If you have any questions about retrofitting induction lighting for your next project, please contact American Green Technology.